video from the Baileys. Guys, look who I have in studio today. Look at this man. Tell us if, look at us, keenly. Do we look alike? Drop it in the comment section and let us know, alright guys? So guys, listen. This is my daddy. My one and only daddy. And guys, we are grateful having him here with us today. God has been good. Both of our parents are alive, and we just have to give God thanks. We grew up in Johnny's Hill, Clarendon. And guys, listen, this video won't be long. So we're just gonna go straight into our video. So listen guys, this is my dad. His name is, what's your name, sir?
My name is Anthony Thomas.
Did you guys hear him? Yes, he said that his name is Anthony Thomas. Alright guys, and listen, this is a daddy and a half. I must tell you, he and our mommy, they grew us well. It's basically 5 of us, yes, and I say 5 because we also have an adopted brother. So in total, 2 girls and 3 boys. No, yeah, we're no more girls, we're adults, so 2. Yes, guys, so, Daddy, what was it like, with you and mommy raising us as kids? What was it like?
It was rough. Rough, when I say rough, it was rough, but we made it through.
Yes.
I'm really glad the way that God has helped us. None of you guys never one day yet don't go to school because we don't have it.
Right.
God always provide. And I'm grateful to have you guys as my sons and daughters.
Yes.
I was saying to Teddy the other day, that Teddy was saying to me, Daddy, I like the way you grow us, because you grow us the way that we must respect people.
Yes.
We must be honest. And we must be truthful.
Yes.
And Daddy, I'm blessed to have you as my father. And I'm blessed to have you guys as my son and daughter.
Yes.
And daughters. As I said before, it was rough, but we made it through. I hope that one day that we could sit down and mesh together again. But I love you guys.
Yes. Dearly.
I just love you. I just love you guys. I just love you guys. I just love you guys. When I think,
yes, and
to see the way that people, my children answer their parents, no. Most time I always say, oh God, God is very good to me, because none of you never back answer us.
that is true.
Yeah, none of you never, misbehave. I'll never get no complaint about none of you say you're behaving bad on the road and stuff like that. People respect you guys, and I'm grateful to be your daddy.
Yes. And guys, listen, when we were kids, daddy was very strict, because guess what happened? When you can easily slip through mommy and with certain things, with daddy, it wasn't like that. You understand? And listen, guys, we really give God thanks in today's day, the way how they grew us up with God, with the love of God. Even though that it was strict at times, you understand, we couldn't say that we were going to somebody's house to play. You understand, we weren't allowed to be on the road unless we were heading to school or heading to church. You understand? So at that time, Daddy, honestly, at that time, I was saying to myself, no man, Daddy too strict. But listen, guys, now that I am older, and now that I am a mature adult, when I sit back, Daddy, and look into it, say never all that strict.
Well, I was just trying to get you guys at the right place at the right time.
You and both of you and mommy, yeah.
Yeah, we were just trying to, where these days parents growing their kids sort of different. Even one of the things where they break down the family is when the mother or the father have an outside picnic, then the two kids not meshing, because you know, probably mother will say, I know you and daddy will say, I know you and mother,
Mommy
and
are
stuff
eh, eh.
like that. But we, you know, I always say I just want to have my kids just with one woman and one
Yes.
place, and I'm grateful to have you guys,
Yes.
and we just want to be, just be not only father and mother,
Yes.
and not only father and children.
Yes.
We want to be close friends.
Yes.
And when we are close friends, then that pay off.
Exactly, guys. And honestly, as I said, that daddy was strict, yes, but being an adult now, looking back, daddy, we are grateful. Because listen, guys, if daddy wasn't that strict on us, because as I said earlier, certain things mommy kind of be lenient with us, but daddy it was the total opposite. You understand? And being an adult now and reminiscing back on those days, honestly, guys, when I think about it, they were doing the right thing. It at that time it might not seem to be the right thing to us then, but us being adults now and rethinking about it, honestly, they did well. They did well, because if daddy wasn't all that of a strict person, what would have happened to us today? You understand? What would have happened to us today? We have no idea. You understand? So we give thanks, and honestly, guys, God has been good, and both daddy and mommy, they grew us well. They grew us to love each other. You understand? They grew us to be honest, not, yes, to be kind to each other, and not only to each other, but to others as well. And also, you know, for us to be loving. You know, they taught us not to take things that didn't belong to us. That's one of the main things that we respect with mommy and daddy. You understand? That's the way how they grew us. And when I look at what's going on in today's world, the way how some kids are grown, honestly, guys, it's a total opposite from when we were kids, from when me and my siblings were kids. Certain things we couldn't utter to our parents. Certain things we couldn't say none at all. And if mommy and daddy would have sent us to say, go wash the dishes, we have to move briskly to go wash the dishes. Nowadays, I realize kids, because I've been out there and I've heard parents talking about the way how their kids are. You know, they would have sent them to go wash the dishes or go to the shop, and they would frown, you know, I'm not going anywhere,
Yes.
and I'm not doing that. But honestly, guys, those days, even if we had it in the back of our mind, we couldn't even let it come out of our mouth.
And you know, one of the things that people are saying that these children are different. It's no different. It's the way the parents grow them.
Yes.
It's the way the parents treat them.
Continue.
Yeah, because you know you have to make sure that things right. I remember when Rashida was just a little baby, maybe about 3-4 years old. I teach them to be kind, and I remember she I give her a ripe banana, and she cut it up and take for her a piece and leave the rest for the other children then. So you have to teach your kids to be kind, you know, and to be gentle. And you know, when I was growing them up, I didn't leave no stone unturned. They couldn't say nothing out of the way, and I just leave it like that. What I realized, people will have their kids, and the kids will might be cursed on like a bad word or something like that, and parents will say, "Oh, I picked them making say my children could not even last it, they could even rape on their hand."
Guys, seriously, guys,
shorts.
not even an elastic band.
They couldn't wear
We
it.
couldn't have worn on our hand. That's how strict daddy was, guys.
And people are wondering how we grow doing it, but we were just so friends. We were just close friends because
That is it.
yeah. I mean, even if you're going to school or beat your children, yes, fine, yes. But then you know beat them, and then later give them no dinner, and give them no tea,
That's punishment,
yeah,
man.
I mean you're pushing them astray.
That is it.
But if I have to lick any one of them, I later I say to him, you see you make me beat you. The reason why I beat you because you do something and you shouldn't do it.
Exactly.
But and then the other thing again, what I don't like with parents. Okay, take for instance now, mother and father, and mother I go beat one of the pick, and me I go run go dry him with. No,
Don't get in
Nothing
between.
like,
No.
no. And then me go beat and you go say tap now, tap now, tap now. Tap now. No, me not, if mom you go beat any one of them, I'm not
You
in the
get
house.
out of it.
Me gone.
You out of it.
Because if you go beat any one of them, mother can't tell me nothing.
That
That's
is
how
it.
go,
So,
you
mommy,
know.
yes.
So it was good growing them up.
You
And I
understand?
want to say to all four of them, to all five of them,
Yes.
I'm grateful to be your dad. And the grandchildren then growing up. And we just want to be friends. We just want to be close friends. And we don't really want to hide nothing from none of us. We
Yes,
just want to
yes.
be friends and to be happy. Where I live in my community, remember, let me tell you, ask anybody,
Yeah.
you can touch a straw, astronomy here.
Exactly, because everybody love him.
Yeah.
Everybody, because he gets
Yeah.
along with everybody.
You
He
know,
gets along with
not
everybody,
not
guys.
everybody gonna like you. Not
Yeah,
everybody
that
gonna
is true,
love you,
because
but
if in life, Daddy,
you know.
if in life you find everybody with you,
Yeah.
something is wrong with you, you need to check yourself. Because no matter the good that you do or the good that you have done, there's always an opposition there.
Of course.
There's always somebody there that's not gonna like you none at all.
At all, yeah. Even recently, some things happened.
Yeah.
And one of my friends next door me said, Brother T, something happened last night. And I said, why never wake me up? I said, no, sir, because you're going to cry peace. We don't know. But then,
Yes.
I'm saying to myself, we must be at peace with God. We must be at peace with our brother, our
Yes.
neighbor. We must be at peace. And I just want to be a humble guy.
That is true.
God bless you guys. I love you.
That is true. That is true. And Daddy, honestly, hats off to you and Mommy.
Yeah.
Both of you guys, you grew us well. And listen, guys, as I said earlier, they grew us in love. And 5 of us, I'm the last one, right? So all of us are adults. And listen, each time that I would have any one of us as siblings would basically speak on the phone, before we hang up, the last 3 words that we would say to each other is, I love you.
Yes.
You understand, guys? Because listen, I've seen relatives, I've seen family members living really bad. I've seen family members not communicating with each other. I've seen family members throwing stones at each other. But honestly, today's date, we can say, to God be the glory, we weren't growing like that. And the way that Mommy and Daddy, grew us up, that's the same way that's the same thing that we want to instill in our kids in today's world, to love each other, to cherish each other, to be honest.
I remember one time when Rashid and Randall, they have some fuss in
Where we were again?
St. Anne.
St. Anne.
Yeah, and then I hear one of them call Mommy and I said, talk to Mommy. So did I listen? So then Mommy give me the phone and say, Rashida and Randall, something happened, they're not pleased with one another. So when I call Anthony, I call Lunette, Rashida, and then she said to me, Daddy, I Melissa first. Then Melissa said, Daddy, I Lunette first. And so they carrying. So I listen. I said, so I said, what is the problem? So I said, what is it now?
Right.
Tell me now, how you go now? Rashida said to me, say, okay, Daddy, I apologize and I was wrong and we are friends again. And I feel so good.
Yes.
You must admit when you're wrong.
That is
when
it.
admit when you're wrong, then that's
a
thing
problem.
Gonna go overboard.
Exactly.
And it's gonna be a big problem.
Exactly,
Yeah,
guys.
I was glad when she said, Daddy, everything is all right. I apologize to Randall.
Exactly.
And we are friends again.
Yeah, because when you see that you are wrong, as Daddy said, you must admit that you're wrong. There's nothing hard in that. And there's nothing hard in apologizing. Guys, don't think that we are too big to apologize. Don't think that you are too big to apologize. All right, guys, and guys, we love you. And as I said, it was a short interview. And Daddy, I love you. Love you and Mommy. Big up to you and Mommy for how you guys grew us up in love. And listen, guys, I forgot to mention this. When we were kids, every Sunday morning, 5:30. Guys, listen. Sometimes during the Saturday night, we would have stayed up late and watch a movie. And sometimes after 1 a.m. we'll just go into our bed. But listen, 5:30 Sunday morning, that's when Mommy would come and wake us up. Listen, come. it's time for devotion. So guys, we would have sat in the living room and our eyes would be like, you know, because we're tired, we went to bed so late. But guess what happened? We had to do it. We couldn't retaliate and we couldn't fuss and say, you know what, no, I'm not going to do that. No.
And I remember one more thing I always tell people, even these days.
Yeah.
I always say to them, look here, me not left my pit in the yard and gone to church and left in my yard. No. Me, when they come to church and then they'll see me say, they must pass through church and go to hell.
Yes.
If they want to go to hell.
Yes.
But I'm not going to leave them my yard. I'm gone to church. I'm
Yes.
going to know what in the yard I do. No,
Exactly.
no, I'm very strict at that.
Exactly. Exactly.
So I say you got to come to church. You say, when you don't come to church, you must tell me something serious, and then you might have me half girl
Yes.
at the time. But then when it's church time,
It's church time.
and that's it.
You understand, guys? Yes, when it's church time, it's just church time.
So you don't have your kids and leave them at home and say,
Leave
okay,
them
they are-
behind you, yes.
yeah, and leave them out and say, okay, they are kids, let them stay. No, grow them in the church.
That is it.
Because these days now everybody get funny and I mean don't understand who is God, because this one come and say this and that they say that.
All
that,
different
that.
information.
You understand me?
Yeah.
So bring them up in Sunday school, make them know God for themselves. That's when they come big, nobody can fool them.
That is true.
Because some people say, oh, we no God not there and who is God, and nobody
Yes.
do like that.
That
So,
is true, guys.
Bring up your kids in Sunday
Yes,
school.
yes. And guys, before we leave, the last thing before we leave, I remember when I was 23 years old,
Yes.
and I was about to get married. When I was 22 years old, guys, and I met my husband. Lord Jesus. Guys, remember what tell us strict daddy was? When it was time, remember, you know, I was an adult.
Yeah.
You know, 22 years old, and I told mommy that, mommy, you know what, I met this young man, and you know, we're gonna get married, and I love him, and she was asking me where I know him from and stuff. So even though I said it to mommy, because guys, I mentioned earlier that some things can slip through with mommy. You know, she can be lenient at times, but with daddy, it was very hard. So guys, when it was time for me to tell, when I told mommy that I would be getting married, first thing mommy said to me, you know what? You have to tell your father. Guys, it felt like I had a big lump at my throat. When it was time for me to tell daddy, it felt like I have a big lump at my throat, guys. Honestly. And it took me a while, but I knew I had to tell him. And listen, I must tell you this. When I told my daddy about me getting married, me and Jermaine Bailey getting married, first thing that he had asked me, where did you meet him from? And when I gave daddy that information, I gave daddy the church that Jermaine attended, I gave him his full name. Daddy sat me down in the living room that Sunday morning. Daddy, I don't know if you remember, you know?
Yeah.
Yes, and that is, remember guys, 5 of us. I'm the very last one, and I was the first one to get married. The first one to get married. So imagine all of these things with that play in the daddy head, when they're gonna daddy. Honestly, and guys, what happened? When I gave daddy his name and everything like that, I had no idea what daddy did. Daddy said to me, you know what? Make sure, and I remember it vividly, he said, make sure that that young man loves you for who you are, and you in turn love him for who he is. He said, listen, don't think you and him gonna be at your home in a different parish and having your issues, and you're gonna come back to my home. You remember daddy? In other words, guys, daddy was saying, no things so you go have issues, you and Jermaine, the woman have no issues, and then you run come back at my yard. Nothing like that. Daddy said, listen, both of you are gonna sit down and you guys gonna sort your stuff out. He said, we don't have to get involved. We don't want to get involved. You and Jermaine sit down and sort your stuff out. And when we got engaged in December 2007, and when I told her about Jermaine, the name and everything, listen, the following year, we had planned our wedding for the 17th of December 2008. And 1 week, because for the entire year, Jermaine and I, we went to counseling. And the last week before we got married, guys, we had a meeting with both parents of my side and 2 representatives on Jermaine's side because his parents weren't able to make it. And when we sat in that meeting, guys, with the pastor, me, Jermaine, the pastor, mommy and daddy, and the two representatives from Jermaine's side. And remember, guys, I was still young, just 22 years old. So honestly, within me, I still feel like I was a child. And listen, when the meeting started, and in the midst of the meeting, I saw Daddy raise his hand. And guys, remember me tell you how Daddy strict. When Daddy when you raise your hand, you know, my heart go boom. Guys, I was wondering what was Daddy coming with now. You understand? Remember, it was like 1 week before the wedding. And when Daddy raised his hand, he asked the pastor if he could say something. The pastor said yes. And guys, Daddy stood up and listened. Daddy said to me, listen, when you told me last year, Daddy looked at me and he said, when you told me last year that you found a man and that you're going to marry, when I asked you for his name, Daddy said, listen, you had no idea what I did. Guys, what Daddy did, Daddy got more than one numbers, individual telephone numbers from the church that Jermaine goes to. And he called them, asking them what type of person Jermaine is. Remember, you know, guys, that it took 1 year to find out all that information. Discreetly. He said nothing to mommy. He said nothing to me, nothing to nobody until the week before we got married. And Daddy looked at me, Daddy said, listen, you think if I had heard anything bad, it would have reached thus far? Daddy? Honestly, man, honestly, Daddy, another star on your crown. I rate you even more. Guys, honestly, I rate my daddy. I gave him a thumbs up even more for what he did.
Yeah, because I called the pastor at the church at the
yes.
time. It was Pastor
Watson.
And I say, you know this guy? And he say, oh yes, he's an honest guy. You know, young guys are honest guys. And say, okay then, all right then. And I don't remember if I say anything else to him.
Right.
But I was trying to get the information. You know,
yes.
So because I don't want one of my kids. I mean, at that time we didn't have a inside bathroom.
Yes.
Or inside toilet. Just say. And I said, me no want. All time people say call it wipe and drop something like that. So I said, me no want she left my yard. I mean, we are use outside tile and then come left and go down different parts I use up. So I said, no, we need to see. So we make sure and come at the house and go look what does that mean? Because I don't want my daughter to live out of poverty, come back in a poverty.
Exactly.
No.
You understand? And so when you come and you see and you hear about Jermaine, what went through your mind?
I said, well, give it a try. Marriage is not a bed of rose, but you can make it.
Yes.
And you guys make it just far.
Yes.
And I respect you guys. I respect Jermaine.
Yes.
I respect all of you.
Yes.
Especially my grandson. Not especially, but I mean it. And you know what, parents? There's one thing I forgot. Parents, look. And I want to say it now. The rest of the kids here will probably hear. The rest of the kids they might believe that okay. Aunt Luna Rashida is my what you call it, Puno Nonustem. Otherwise them favorite. No favorite.
Yes.
One love for all of them.
For all five of us guys.
Anytime you are going to one of them not favorite.
Special,
and
yes.
Them, and special and they know you're gonna have a problem.
That is it.
One love for all of them. If any one of them call on me and me can't help, I'm gonna do the same thing for all of them. So parents, one love for your kids. No
straight across the board. No partiality.
No partiality.
No
one
favoritism.
Love, one love. And that's it.
Exactly guys, exactly. You understand? So again we give thanks and Daddy.
Yes.
Antoinette, Ryan, Neville, Randall might be watching this. What you have to tell them now?
Well, finally I want to tell you guys, continue to live good. Continue to kind to people. Continue to see that people needs. Don't wait until you see people down at the ground, you're going to lift them up. Try catch them before you reach down.
Yes.
So give to people, and when you give to people, you can't wrong. I remember this thing might be take a little time. I remember when we just go to church, and my wife used to give like $200 for offering. And I said, Jesus, mommy knows we don't have you and I give so much offering.
Yes.
And then growing up, I realized that you see, when you give to God,
yes.
you can't wrong.
Oh God.
Just give to God, parents. People, Jamaica, just give to God.
Yes.
I mean, as what people were saying, give to God. God don't want no money, but you give to God work.
That is it.
Yes, and I wait until you say, well, okay, then you're gonna give. I mean,
Yes.
now watch what the person have.
That is it.
Don't watch what the person.
That is it.
Give.
Once God laid on your heart to give,
Just
give.
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 And the rest of my family, my sister, all my brothers, them, God bless you guys.
Yes.
And my counselor, Pastor Neil,
Yes.
God bless you.
Yes.
And I love you all.
Yes, guys. So, guys, we love you and Daddy on behalf of me and my other siblings, your grandkids, Randall, Zaria, Rashid, and beautiful Geraldine that is not here with us anymore. You know, we love you. We love you and Mommy. We love you and Mommy dearly, and we appreciate what you guys did and are still doing. Because, guys, look here. Daddy, Mommy and Daddy's living maybe about 2 hours, about 2 hours away from where I am living. And if Daddy is coming to visit me, and if Daddy is coming to visit my brother, listen, Daddy will have his little bag. He will bake like sweet potato pudding, or if he has some cane or some coconut, whatever it is. Any one of us that is going to visit, Daddy always has his little bag. And even if we get like the sugar cane, guys, Daddy would have peeled the sugar cane and slice it up in bite sizes. You understand? So the same thing that he did for my brothers or my sister, the same thing he does for me, just the same. You understand? So guys, thanks again, and many thanks again, Daddy, to you and Mommy. We love you dearly. Mwah. We love you guys dearly. And thanks again for everything that you did. And you know, may the Lord continue to bless you and Mommy eternally.
Yeah.
Yes.
More blessing.
Yes, more blessings with us. So guys, thanks again for staying tuned to another video. And guys, honestly, I can't wait to upload this video. Oh my God, I can't wait to upload this video so you guys could hear from Mommy and Daddy. You understand? So blessings to you guys again, and we'll stay tuned. We'll keep in touch. Remember to subscribe, like, and share our page. Please leave a thumbs up and drop your comment in the comment section. All right, guys. So peace out, Daddy.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Alrighty.